Welcome back to Hard Drive. Now, if you've been following us for the last several weeks, we've been working on this Dodge truck at MBRP in the garage. And this is the very last step, to come out and beat the living hell out of it. Now, there's a racer named Daryl Dennis who lives in our area in Muskoka, and he has kind of a private track for motocross in the summertime. And his son is a champion snowmobile racer in the wintertime. Andy thought it'd be a good idea to bring it here. I think he's insane. But Daryl Dennis has acquiesced, and so we're going to send Andy, then Hugh, the pommy bastard, out in this thing to see if it'll really work. My spot, I'll gladly give up to Colin. I'll be sitting in the car watching.
Well, I can't believe Colin's this dumb. He's giving me the keys to it. Here goes nothing. Oh, what a nice guy, that Colin. Take my truck out off-road and beat the living hell out of it. And all I can say to that is, you betcha, buddy. Hey, plows through the slop pretty good. What more do you want? Want to go boonie bashing in an old Dodge? This is the way you do it.
So now we've finally got this truck on the off-road course, which is basically a snowmobile track. Let's see what she'll do. I have to say that I'm a bit of a novice when it comes to stuff like this. I mean, I didn't grow up around big pickup trucks with V8s and mudder tyres, but now that we've got this Dodge Ram finished and we're out here on our off-road course, I'm actually rather enjoying myself. I mean, the truck's got a decent amount of torque, even though it's only a 4.7 V8, this one. We've got about 300 foot-pounds, and combined with the 6-inch lift on this thing and the 35-inch mudder tyres, we've got a lot of traction going on, really. Especially through this mud bog. Yeehaw! I feel like I'm in Texas at a rodeo or something.
All right, let's get this party started. We're not really running over anything too crazy here. It turns out the boys just don't want me to break this thing. But nothing like a good jump. Yeah, this is a little more like it. This is what you call rural driving in Muskoka. You don't have trees, rocks, and lakes beside you. Enough of that Highway 11 garbage. One thing they don't tell you when you buy a lift kit, you're going to be spending a lot more money at the car wash. And there's one good reason for that. It's finding a mud puddle like this. Now that is deep back there. Makes it through like nobody's business.
There's nothing like throwing a bit of dirt around now and again. Almost kind of brings out your inner redneck. I can really understand now the appeal of these 4x4 jacked up trucks. If you've got a spare $5,000 or $6,000, $7,000 lying around, buy a used pickup, spend a few thousand more on getting the upgrades you need, and you can go out and have a ton of fun. There's a lot worse ways I can think of to spend my spare time. This truck actually rides pretty darn nice. And I have to say, despite the big 20-inch wheels and tyres on it, we've got better traction than we've ever had before. I mean, it's snowing outside, and I've got my boot into it a bit, and this thing is just pulling. It's just pulling like a tractor. Fan-bloody-tastic.
But all in all, a really well engineered, really well put together package. It's the sum of its parts. Because we didn't get too crazy with it, we never had to put drive shafts in it or anything like that. We blocked down the transfer case just a little bit. That kept those pinion angles in spec, so we didn't wind up with any crazy driveline vibration issues. And four-wheel drive drifting, this thing does it just beautifully. What a fun little truck.